Pretty sure Nut's coming, or Nut is coming soon as well.
Who?
Nut, Geb's wife.
Ooh.
Gibbs' wife. Google.
She's a sky.
N-U-T, Nut.
Nut.
Pronounced Nut, apparently.
Is there a new pantheon?
Yeah, Celtic.
Oh.
Yeah.
Is it?
Apparently.
Wow.
So it'll be the Nordic one, just with different names. I guess it's the Roman and Greek one.
The only Celtic god I want to see is the Yu-Gi-Oh card Celtic Guardian.
Yeah, so they're gonna come out with the remake of Thor. It will be Thor. That'll be interesting. I'm keen for it.
Devane, and here comes the witching about her being a hustler.
Geb's missus. That's the most Australian way to say that sentence.
And Ra's daughter who Ra tried to break up. He did break him up. He did break him up. He put Nut in the sky and Geb as the earth. So he did, in fact, break him up.
Isn't that like the Maori way as well? Like, I forgot the
Yeah,
names.
where's the Maori or Dreamtime gods? Those would be so interesting.
Yeah, Aboriginal gods.
Because there was
Rainbow
like,
snake.
I don't know.
I was about to be so racist.
I'll go there if you want.
Pass.
No, let's go with the Thai theme. Yeah, let's stay on
Yeah,
Purple.
that's why I'm just posting it in Skype chat.
This is gonna be. Good thing I can't see Skype chat. Oh.
Okay. I think it's probably best that I didn't say that.
Oh,
Woo!
good time.
Well, I've hit my high point in life.
Yeah. Unfortunately, I had a more racist comeback.
I didn't post it.
Let's,
I'm waiting.
let's
I'm
avoid
waiting.
it.
I'm sorry. We're attempting to be professional, but I don't think it's working.
I think we've peaked, boys.
Yeah.
It's the way down.
I think we need to repost it. Did we post it? We posted like half an hour ago, didn't we? In
Yeah.
the group?
We need to repost it. I pinned it, but you guys should totes.
Let's spam
I'll
post
post
it.
it,
Let's
man.
generate a random discussion.
Yeah, you're famous, not people will like listen to you.
Yeah.
They don't listen to me.
People only listen to me when I swear at them.
Or eat salt.
Oh, baby.
I'm glad to see you ready.
Oh.
Oh, this is gonna be good.
That sounds exactly like what happens in New Zealand.
Oh no.
I'm
at
done.
this point,
Just probably like, what?
at this point, I would like to point out. Hello. we are actually.
Oh no.
This is like this is definitely going to turn into the last episode. This is like the way this is going.
This needs to be documented.
Oh my.
What happens on the podcast Skype chat stays on.
The fucking best one.
Sorry guys, I broke the podcast.
So, for those of you who don't know and don't understand, or you just tuned in, we're talking in Skype chat, and it's best if we don't share.
Yeah, see ya.
There's. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh. That sounds exactly what happens here in New Zealand too. Like, it's the.
Lenny, professional as fuck, bro. Do you not see the
Oh,
suspenders?
baby.
Someone
There's
got
another
caught.
wicket. Yeah.
It's not looking good for New Zealand.
Did I really look good if you-
Hey. At least we let you into the grand final this time.
Whoa, nah, South Africa let us.
Yeah, we let them into the grand final by letting them beating us in the group stage.
Did you watch? No. New Zealand, South Africa.
They're watching cricket.
I know, it
In
was
their
fucking
house.
amazing. Oh my god.
Alright, how many people are here? We got 8. Okay, a little bit more
Yeah.
than 8.
Hi, Lainey. Yes, we are professional. Hi.
Look, can't you tell by our mad-looking ties?
And suspenders.
I'm wearing suspenders, bro.
And a bow tie. Continuing the theme.
Excuse me.
Oh.
Oh, baby.
So we've got 8 in. Is that 5 of them us?
Yeah. That's a good point.
I think there's more than 8.
Oh, the viewer number is always wrong.
So
So,
it lags.
yeah.
Most professionally dressed.
Whoa! All this effort that we put
You know how
in.
long it took to tie this down, Vane? It is twice.
Sup, Horizon?
Committed.
Do you know how much dignity I had to lose by dyeing my hair blonde?
Did you know how much dignity we had to lose by coming on a podcast with you?
Whoa!
Shots fired.
I love you, Notch.
Feelings hurt.
Are they somewhere in that blonde hair of yours?
There's some regrowth in there.
Yeah. Not didn't actually bleach his hair, he salted it. That's how it works.
This is what happens when you eat salt.
Yeah.
Go straight to your head,
Be warned.
along with your ego.
Salt kids.
Don't
Parents
do-
know the warning signs of salt.
Don't do bath salts, kids.
I'm logged in. I'm logged in. Yes.
I'm proud of you, son.
Twitch finally allows it.
Come
He fully muted.
on,
Yes. Sign in. I made it.
Maxwell.
As soon as this is over, we'll start.
Yeah, you'll probably get like 20 minutes.
Yeah, that's why we want to go for is like, if this is out.
Is that the last one?
Yes, that's gone. That's gone.
Is that New Zealand not batting now?
Rank. Rank. You do the same
Have
thing
they-
I do. The iced tea bottle full of water.
Have they been batting
just
at all
like-
this whole time?
It's not particularly the iced tea bottle. It's just like whatever bottle I feel like when my last one dies. This one's on its last leg, so there's a bottle of Coke in the fridge. It will probably be that one
You
next.
see, my one's in the fridge as well, cooling out. I got my training one.
If you look at the stream,
I'm just
you can
drinking
see
water
mine.
because I've spent the last 30 hours drinking sugary drinks. My teeth were like caked in like sugar residue.
And then this one I emptied, this bottle. It's a 4-liter bottle. And then I have this. I have
I have juice bottles.
3
I
massive
might just use a
bottles.
juice bottle.
Decisions.
Agreed.
recycling. Yeah.
Yeah, man.
Set
We
Mother Nature.
recycled all the washed up, spit out pros in this scene and then put them on the podcast. Oh, I mean,
Was that
I
a shot
thought-
at me? Was that a
No.
shot at me or TopNotch?
Oh, okay, that's a bit brutal. Yeah, I didn't mean that one.
I mean, I was
Who's
once a
up?
pro. I'll take that.
Who's number 1 on the ladder right now, buddy?
Oh.
Not you. Not you.
No, that's tournaments. Ladder still says we're number 1.
That's a good
All
point.
right, ladies and gentlemen, it's time. Enough friendly banter. Quotation marks
I'm being
necessary. Anyways, it's time. It's the Deoceide podcast. Yeah, something along those lines. All right, I'm gonna be your grand BM Marino hosterino, Rankonius. Joining me this week, unfortunately, Callum McCall is unable to make it, so we farewell the machine for another week, and Alexander HughZ will be replacing him. HughZ, how you going?
Good, thanks. How are you?
Yeah, okay. A little bit sleep deprived, but okay. Our resident professional player.
That's
Awkward silence to make sure that Knightfall gets a little bit BM'd. TopNotch,
Oh,
who is currently eating. Our stream host and glorious analytical caster and cyber gamer manager, team manager, whatever the heck you want to call him. He's the jack of all trades, Knightfall.
Hello.
And our special guest for the week, Jordan Biddle.
What's up, guys? Happy
So
to be
first-
here.
This is Towshones. He was the organizer of the 3v3 tournament this week. So do you want to go ahead and introduce yourself, man?
Yeah.
Like-
No, it's name's Towshones. Yeah, kind of been in the community for a few months, and yeah, we organised a 3v3 tournament that was on Thursday. Had a real good showing from the community. It was really awesome. Yeah, just with a few other lads that are sort of new to the community, they just wanted to do some some tournaments and stuff like that. So it was good to have our first hit out, and there's definitely things that we need to work on, but overall, it was good to have some teams that had fun. So we'll regroup and yeah, go from there, lads.
Nice.
All right. So, what god is your favorite god?
My favorite god.
Yeah.
Ooh, I really like Kumbhakana. It's,
Oh, boy.
it's pretty random. It is pretty random, but I enjoy playing Kumbhakana just because he's CC and yeah, I don't know, just with his buffs that have slowly sort of come out, and they are meant to come. Another one's meant to come for the newest patch. Like, I hope to see him more in top tier play. Not that I'm in top tier play, but it would be good to see some play.
You should
Alright,
watch
and-
TopNotch. He knows the Kumbhakana ways.
Yeah.
Which lane would you then prefer? Is it Kumbhakana in the solo? Is it a support? Is it a different lane that or role you prefer to be a part of?
Oh, I like playing support.
Support?
Yeah. If there was a lane that I have to choose, or a role that I had to choose, it would be support. Yeah, definitely.
Awesome. All right. Well, that's the lowdown to get us kick-started. I think we'll probably start off with a little bit of the current patch notes that are sitting on the PTS. So obviously Medusa has been launched
Oh, yes.
and a little bit strong. So the tuning factors are sort of starting to come in on the PTS, which is fantastic. Suffers no Sidewinder. Medusa's Sidewinder passive. Suffers no movement penalty when side strafing and half the movement penalty when moving backwards.
That's silly. I just want to comment on that. I watched Ian Brandon testing it, and he got a Ymir to walk forwards while he walked backwards, and it was still extremely quick. Like, that mobility is insane. I just wanted to throw that in there. Sorry.
I didn't know it was that bad. That's quite ridiculous.
Yeah, it's pretty strong, dude.
Okay, there you go.
Yeah.
Moving on to Viper Shot. Medusa shoots out 3 Vipers in rapid succession, poisoning the target hit, dealing 10, 18. Obviously, the numbers I'd say would still be up in the air on how that's going to be changed. Plus 15% of your physical power as damage every 0.5 seconds for 1.5 seconds. That's 3 ticks. Cooldown of 10 seconds and a mana cost, of course, still up in the air. 40, 45. So increasing by 5 per level at the moment. Decent ability, really bursty AD carry is something that we've got to... bursty hunters, something we've got to keep an eye on.
Mm-hmm. Definitely.
Yeah.
Her ultimate
Yeah.
initiation is a bit silly. Because it's just like, boom, insta-stun, and then everyone can go in. Or if you, like, use it off the top of something else, it's pretty strong.
Are you thinking that potentially her ultimate is actually going to be used in more peel scenarios, or she's just going to be a straight-up initiate AD carry?
If you put her in the hunter lane and someone's 1v1ing, while they're hitting the minions, you can instantly ult, they're stunned, and then just burst them down and they're dead. So, I'm not too sure. it's still, it's like you said, it's up in the air. Hello, XSplit.
Rip HughZ.
But
Wow.
yeah, it's up in the air because she can be played pretty much anywhere except the jungle currently.
Really? Wow.
Pretty
okay.
much, yeah. I'm not too sure, but she probably might be able to do jungle if she gets it. Yeah, but yeah. What were you gonna say, Towshones?
Oh, just about that Viper shot. I've seen that it got nerfed already. Is that the stats that you were reading just then?
I think,
okay.
yeah.
Yeah.
It used to have 30% scaling of the physical
Yeah,
power,
that's the one. Yeah.
but now it's at 15.
Yeah.
And 30 was insane. I think halving it is good, but it's still pretty strong.
Yeah,
Before-
definitely.
Before that thing was nerfed, you could hit for 1k
Yeah,
every hit. That's so stupid.
and that was like before level 10.
yeah.
Like people's health bars are smaller than 1k HP.
Yeah.
Like you could. Oh, it was silly, but like it's good that they're balancing her.
Yeah, definitely.
And I like that she could be played in the mid lane or solo lane as well. It opens up more opportunity for having a mage 80 carry and then putting your physical damage elsewhere. Like
Yeah.
the composition of where you put your physical and magical damage is switched up, which is really good. It opens more composition opportunities.
I think something that really appeals to me is the fact, save my ultimate, save my ultimate, save my ultimate. I can kill you with it, drop it, and then leave the statue behind. I like being like,
Yeah.
yo, I killed you 5 minutes ago, and here's my little reward.
Yeah.
I left it on the battlefield.
Yeah. Definitely. And you can bounce her acid sort of bubble off it, can't you?
I think so, yeah.
The spit bubble?
Yeah. And you can have an infinite amount of statues on the field. I saw on Reddit someone went someone went into the tutorial and killed the Ra 136 times and the statues all around the tutorial. It was
Oh.
hilarious.
With that acid spray ability, so we haven't read out the description of it yet, but I don't know, do you want to do that, Rank, or do you want me to do it?
Yeah, we'll actually jump onto that one right now. Acid spray. Medusa heals back and spits out a ball of acid, dealing 90, 135, 180, 225, 270, plus 70% of physical power as damage, and sprays out acid in a code behind them. And cooldown 14 seconds. So, that's the important part, I guess, is that her cooldowns are decently high. And
So
they're
the-
not reduced by ranking as well.
With that ability as well. So basically, someone read out to me Medusa's abilities, and I said as soon as someone read out acid spray to me, I said this is how you could get a kill with her. You can be running back, you can take a ton of damage from her, and as soon as you might even have teammates or minions around you, you will get killed by your own teammates or by your minions just from having them around you. Because as soon as that hits an enemy, it does the cone behind it. I went and watched Incontinentia's video of Medusa, and that was literally the first kill he got. Was Isis was running away in the mid lane, and then he hits the acid spray ability on the last minion, and it just takes her out. And she just did insane amount of damage.
It's scary. But it's, like you said, the cooldown is very high. And her base... it's really hard to define how good she's going to be when she's like fully balanced, because of all of that. She's gonna be bursty, but she's also gonna be DPS as well, and you have to use the kit like in a specific way.
What's her attack speed? Just if it's there.
Not too sure. It should be it should be lower, but the Viper shot increases the attack speed.
Yeah.
So like if you buy crit on her and you get Rage and Deathbringer,
Yeah.
that's going to be massive amounts of damage with like 3 crits possibly, which will be fun.
Attack speed increase is 100% on Viper shot, looking on the Smite wiki.
What? That's huge.
At level 1.
At level 1.
Yep, it doesn't rank up at all. It stays the same.
Well,
Alright, what's the cooldown on that?
It is
10 seconds?
10 seconds.
10 seconds.
what? That's massive.
That's stupid. What?
Oh my gosh. Okay, so then comes her escape, which also deals damage. You don't get very many of those. Maybe, oh, well, I take that back. Shibalonke on her.
Mm.
They deal damage as well. But lacerate. Do you want to do that, Rank?
Oh yeah, absolutely. Lacerate. Medusa quickly slithers forward, grabbing and then slashing. The first enemy she gets, dealing 120, 150, 180, 210, 240, plus 80% of your physical power is damage. This slash leaves the enemy reeling in pain, reducing the healing by 10% based on 10% increasing by 10% per level in the ability. Cost of 85 mana. So this, this isn't worth really maxing until later on.
Yeah, just like any other escape, but it's still got like single target damage on it, which I think is pretty strong. It's good for, again, boxing in the duo lane. And you just blow them up. And then comes the ult, which, does it have multiple people? It does, eh?
Yes,
Yeah, it does.
everyone facing her. So, petrifies Medusa's ultimate. Medusa removes a mask, revealing her true face, delivering a powerful blast from a horrifying Gorgon gaze. Enemies take, well, that's a lot of damage. 300, 400, 500, 600, 700, plus 100% of your physical power as damage, and are stunned for 2 seconds if they are looking at Medusa. Enemies not looking at Medusa take half damage and are slowed by 50% for 3 seconds. Enemy gods that killed by Medusa's gaze will turn into a stone statue and remain behind as a reminder to others. Do not look at this scary, scary lady.
I just like, to put it into perspective, Scylla I'm a Monster deals 800 magical plus 120. So this is going close to a Scylla ultimate. That's massive. That is huge. Scylla's ult is one of the strongest abilities in the entire game, and this is like coming second to that. That is huge. And on an 80 carry again. Oh gosh.
Same.
It's got a range of 70 as well. So that's, for me, that's the big thing, is that how lengthy the range is. You can hit so many people with it. The balancing point for obviously Scylla is that she has to get the kill reset in a small AoE to be able to proc that multiple times, and still, obviously, being Smite, it's still a skill shot with a decent amount of delay as well. So you have to be a very skilled Scylla player. You have to come in with a lot of planning and prep. This is a little bit pushing. I think this is past pushing the barrier for how strong this is.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah. And going back to where she
What's the
fits,
cooldown, sorry?
90 seconds.
90? What? A minute and a half. For...
Really strong.
But she does not reduce the cooldown based on level in the skill.
Yeah, but that makes the level 1 ult super strong.
But the level 5 ult a lot weaker.
True.
In that you have to pick your moments, and then it's down for such an extended period of time.
I don't like it. I mean, like, definitely playing it is gonna be super fun because you just blow everyone up. It's gonna be really interesting. I really want to play her. I'll probably play her after the podcast. Hopefully the PTS servers are up. But yes.
With everyone in the team speak, aren't we?
Yes. After the podcast, yeah, we'll jump in the TeamSpeak, see if we can get some games down. But yeah, this is gonna be really, really interesting. And like TopNotch, like you said, she's gonna be banned for 2 weeks as soon as she's out.
Thank the Lord.
What are your thoughts on her?
I think a lot of the points that we just raised there, like in regards to her base damage on ultimate, you got to remember that 100% physical scaling power in comparison to a Scylla ult is obviously not as strong, being that it's a physical god instead of a magical god. There's only so far you can go into building physical damage as opposed to magical damage, whereas you'd have, say, 800 magical power on a Scylla, whereas you can only go to, 150, 200 physical power on a physical style god. So that's only, what's that, like an extra 200 on top of the 700 as opposed to 2k on a Scylla ult.
Yeah.
Like, it's a lot less scary in that regards, but all these base stats just seem like she's gonna be the counter to Anhur.
Yeah, probably. And it used to lower the attack speed as well.
Oh,
And then they
really?
were yeah, by like 15%. So that would have been a little bit broken.
Just give me 1 second.
Alrighty. No worries. But yeah. I like that there's a burst physical damage carry now, which is great.
Oh,
Yeah.
baby.
Ow. Ow. Scylla's ultimate cooldown is actually identical to so it's literally gonna feel very identical to I'm a Monster, which is the nice part.
Yeah, that's good. And you can build cooldown reduction. There's an item called Seal. It gives you stacks for cooldown reduction percentage at a max of like 10 or 15. No, is it? I'm not
No,
too
it's
sure.
called
Someone will have to
And
get that.
file, its base
Yeah.
the cooldown reduction is 8%, and then I think you can go max to something like it's saying like 30% or something like that. Once you complete
Yeah.
the stack.
And it also gives you.
Magic protection and physical power.
That's the
Physical
one?
power stacked as well.
Yeah, so if you build that and Transcendence and like lots of crit, I feel like she's gonna be really strong. Because you need the cooldown reduction for like your abilities, because that's what she's based on. She's a
And the stacking makes her super relevant late game if she wasn't already based on a kit.
yeah. This is gonna be super scary.
Yeah.
Artemis, shall we move
Yeah,
forth in
absolutely.
this patch?
So Artemis has obviously been having a few minor issues with the targeting of Tusky the Caledonian Boar. So this patch they've added a
bad.
40-degree cone to the front of, I would say to the front of the Caledonian Boar cast from Artemis, allowing Tusky to prioritize targets within the cone, better
Yay.
giving her access to the stun. Well, it obviously makes sense with the Medusa being released.
It makes team fights a lot better as well, because it used to go to the closest target, and then if the closest target to you is actually further away from the rest of the team, it kind of made it hard to get all 3 stuns throughout the team. So now that if you aim it towards a group, and then you'll get 3 stuns off rather than 1, and then Tusky will stand there doing nothing. So yeah, that's what I like about it.
Well,
It makes it more of a
Yeah.
skill shot too.
I think it will help her that little bit, eh?
Definitely.
Yeah.
just gonna give her a lot more access to better utilizing her ultimate. She's gonna be able to be like, yo, I want to prioritize this direction. Yo, I want to
Yeah.
prioritize the guy that's potentially jumped behind me first. Means that she's going to have to turn away from the team. It just gives her the ability to focus, which is always fantastic. Tusky's skill gonna jump around and do just as much as he did before, but now his initial direction is a lot more controlled, rather than somebody that might be standing immediately behind you is the closest person. You're like, oh, this guy is a couple units away from me, in front of me. No,
Yeah.
the guy behind you, which is nice. A lot more clarity in the game is, I
Yeah.
believe, the term we're looking
Definitely.
for.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So,
Anyways.
what else? HughZ.
HughZ, yeah, HughZ. I like this. I really, really like this change. So the build-up on Ricochet has been... It's kind of been adding some bonus complexity to the Ricochet ability. Don't really want to focus on building up the cast on it, just to then move into the ability as well. Now there's no cast time actually on the ability. The build-up on the cast has been removed, so that you can really focus on making sure that you're getting those optimal multi-target hits through the Ricochet.
Yeah, which is great. I never liked the cast time. It was painful. But now it's going to be surprising as well, because when you put the Mark of the Golden Crow on, you can instantly cast Ricochet, which stuns. So now when you get hit by the Mark of the Golden Crow, you have to be aware that you might get instantly stunned out of nowhere. Which is going to be really, really cool.
Yeah, but there's instant play off the Mark of the Golden Crow. There's insta play off walls if they're presenting themselves in a gap in the wall where you can just bounce the arrow back and forth really, really quickly.
Yeah.
A lot of burst damage. It's just a really, really nice way of bringing him to the point where he's just more fun to play, more intuitive and counterintuitive as well.
Yeah. Yeah. I think he'll be played a lot more because of it too. Because that's a whole second where he's standing there doing nothing.
Yeah.
Alright, so moving on to all those pesky clans, all these dastardly silicon guys, they're a pain in the ass to be in the same clan. Anyway, with this patch, we're starting an overhaul on the clan system. This is going to start adding some unique features. So, players in clans will now earn honor, and clans will level up over time. This is the first stage of the clan name implementation, and as we want players in clans to start earning honor as soon as possible. In a future patch, there will be achievements for players earning honor, as well as special unlocks for the clans as they level up. Joining clans. So open joining for clans is now supported. Clans can set their status to the open join, which will automatically accept any invitations sent out. Sent to the clan. Allows application now supported, so you can apply to join clans. I think this is a really cool feature as well. And as well as the invite only. So you can set it up, you can go like, right, we're accepting everyone. We might start a Deoceide podcast clan, and we're just going to set it to open invite. We can let whoever the hell we want in. We can, I'm not saying we are. Knightfall needs a new clan though, because, yeah.
Whoa!
Not pro, he's washed up now.
Whoa! I'm still at high platinum level.
Anyway,
Just
so
count.
What?
I think it's awesome to have this new clan system.
yeah,
I think it'll help a lot of the newer guys sort of form their own little community, I guess.
Yeah, definitely.
Even in our own Facebook sort of group and stuff like that, you see lads always commenting and asking if there's other players and stuff. So I don't know, introducing this sort of clan system might help. Just to provide the reason for clans. There's more than just getting to know people and playing with them. You have this way of achieving different things together, and you'll promote that party up play and stuff. I think it's a really good time to do it, especially with the growth.
I'm definitely very excited for it because I'm part of the Harlequin clan, which I think this week has become the largest clan in Oceania. I think we've got about 50 members now or something like that, something crazy.
Jesus Christ.
And and we all play together. We queue arena together all the time, and this system is going to be amazing. Like, everyone in my clan is super hyped for it. Everyone's super excited to get into earning honor and all that kind of stuff. And yeah, it seems like, I agree with what Towshones said. It seems like it's like a really good extra system for clans.
Yeah. Definitely.
Awesome,
It gives
awesome.
more of an incentive, I think.
Yeah.
To play. Yeah.
Alright, so we're just fixing up TopNotch's video right now.
Yes.
Oh, baby.
There we go.
There we go.
You're back.
There's the beautiful
Oh.
man
The
himself.
second coming.
The second
Salt
coming
Christ is
of
back.
Salt.
Let's not go back to anything that we were talking about prior to the podcast. Searching clans,
away.
you can now searching for clans. There's a new system that supports recommended clans as a default option. I'm a little bit confused as to how that is, but I think there'll be some recommended clans based upon your player choices potentially that you can look for.
Yeah. Like
Um,
a group
And maybe who
clan.
you played with in the past and stuff like that.
Yeah. And obviously ones that, I think you're about to move on to it as well. What clans can do with their privacy settings and things.
Yeah, so clans as well, rather than just being automatically opened up, they're now limited to 30 start members as well, and gain the ability to add more members as they level up. So if you've got potentially some very inactive people in your clans, like the people that comes and play and then realize that they're not all that interested in the game, or they haven't picked it up a while, the onus is on you to get them to come back and either play again or potentially look for some better clanmates, which, obviously gets you guys playing more together as well. Clans currently in the system are grandfathered and can stay over the member maximum, but cannot add new members until there is space available. So if you are currently above the 30-member maximum, as the Harlequin clan is, you can stay at the maximum amount of members that you guys are at now, but you cannot add another member until somebody leaves, somebody's kicked, something like that has to happen, or you level up to the point where you unlock enough slots for new people to be a part of that clan.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a good system as well because it really, you really have to, I don't know how to put it, to establish yourself as a clan as well. Like, with only, I mean, 30 members is a lot. Like, most clans aren't anywhere near that. Most
Yeah,
clans are just
yeah.
groups of friends playing together. And so I think it's as well as kind of like high res, needing a little bit of relief for the system, only having 30 members per clan. But I do like the fact that current clans are grandfathered and that you can add more members in the future once you level up your clan profiles. And so that really that really adds another incentives for clans to play together.
Yeah, definitely.
I think this is more aimed at the social side of things as well. This is not aimed at the competitive stuff. Like TopNotch, you guys on
Yeah.
the Silicon Squad, I don't know, there's like 9-10 people in the Silicon clan. There's not anywhere near that cap. And it's not aimed at those sort of people. It's aimed at getting the people to come back and play regularly that are social and want to be a part of a social clan gaming. And that's actually something that would significantly encourage me to come back and be more active and more vocal in the community as well. Is having, you know, a bunch of people that I can go, hey, you guys want to play? And they're like, yeah, let's level up the clan some more. We want to get access to more members. We're capped.
Yeah.
We want to get more members in. So you're going to play more. That's just good business. That's good marketing sense coming through from high res, as well as
Definitely.
really nice features.
Yeah, definitely. I completely agree.
I actually have a Smite OCE community clan. We've got about, I'm not sure, 10-ish people. And it's just made for, like, if you are, like, new or you're just looking for games to play, you can join our clan. I was about to say totes, but then I was like, no.
You can totes join our clan.
Yeah.
Glad you didn't say totes.
If you chuck your, I think I'll make a Facebook post after this podcast, and then if you chuck your in-game name on there, I'll add you to the clan.
Or when this patch goes live, you'll like open up the clan invites.
Yeah, and then you
And
guys could
we
just like
lost
apply.
another webcam.
And there
Oh
goes
my god!
webcam again.
Skype, please.
No, it's gonna be XSplit. We've got
It's
XSplit Hughes.
Yeah.
So guys, welcome along our new. There it is. Welcome along our new member of the podcast, XSplit. How are you doing today, XSplit?
Yeah, I'm well, thanks. Glad to be here.
XSplit will not be a returning member of the podcast. He's actually now left us, and returning is fantastic Alexander Hughes.
Thank you. That excellent guy's a real bastard.
Yeah, I didn't
These
like him.
Keep hijacking my feed.
Oh man. Leaving clans as well. If you want to join a new clan, you're going to have to leave your old one before you apply to a new one. If a member leaving a clan retains... A member leaving a clan retains all honor points they earned while in that clan, but will not start gaining honor again until they join a new clan. So, the way the honor system works is you only earn honor points for your clan when you're in a clan. When you're not in a clan, you're not earning any honor points. Once you rejoin the new clan, your honor points will transfer over, but you cannot earn them unless you are in a clan. If the clan leader leaves the clan without manually assigning a new leader, the next highest ranked clan member who has been in the clan the longest is made the clan leader. So it's highest ranking, then length of time in the clan. A clan leader who has not been online in 21 days will automatically be demoted, and a new leader will be assigned as per the above rules as well. That's just
Yeah.
That's-
Yeah, fair enough.
based at activity and just a really nice system to keep it low. You can't honor farm, and
the
you
thing
can't go
that
inactive as a leader.
The thing
Yeah.
I think that's a bit of a problem is, like, realistically, there is a world outside of Smite. I know.
What?
Big reveal.
What?
Where?
Well, you're not
Outside
kicked. The problem,
No,
the good part
you're
here
not
is
kicked
you're
from
not
the
kicked
clan.
from the clan.
But what if you go overseas on holidays and stuff like that? How then, like, if you come back, how do you become leader again? I mean, I'm sure there's going to be that function in there.
Yeah.
And
that's a
if
good
there is
point.
that, then it makes much more sense. But, you know, like, say you go on an overseas trip, you go on a safari in Africa or take a tour of Southeast Asia where you might not have the best computer access, how you log into Smite from those locations once in a 30-day period, you might not be able to. And so you might lose your status as
Hi-Rez,
clan leader.
please give us login for daily rewards and clan status app.
Yes,
Thank you.
Yeah.
that's a very good idea.
If you indeed you are listening, I want to get my login rewards by waking up and going, yeah, I'm awake. Yes, I will
Yeah.
accept my login rewards. Yeah, thanks.
Definitely.
21 days, was it? Yeah, 21
Yeah,
days.
21 days. The other point about this is as well, you can, I think the point that you made, HughZ, is definitely something that needed to be raised. But you can set somebody else as the leader, and if
Yeah.
you demote yourself then before you go, that person has all the same privileges that you have. You're not going to get demoted from leader, and it's going to randomly assign that to somebody else.
Yeah.
And that way, when you come back, they can just give you all the privileges back, and you might even reward them by letting them keep their own privileges at that point. So,
Yeah.
but if you don't trust anyone, don't go on holidays.
Yeah.
Might as well put it.
If you cherish your position,
Yeah.
you won't leave.
In before TopNotch is not going to Worlds if he gets selected because he wouldn't be able to log into. Well, you would be able to log into Smite, but oh, you might get kicked.
I'd kick
Earning honor. All honor earned is awarded both to the player and to the clan they're in. You can only gain honor while in a clan. If a player leaves the clan, both the player and the clan retains the honor they gained. There are 4 ways to earn honor. 1. Winning. Every time a player wins a normal PvP match of any game mode, they gain 10 honor points. Every time a player wins a league match of any game mode, they gain 20 honor points. Party bonus. Playing party with another clan member increases the number of points earned. And this is important. Clan member. So if you're playing with 2 clan members and 1 non-clan member, you'll only get the benefit for those 2 clan members. Alright, so
Get
party
rid
of 2 clan members, 1.5 times. Party of 3 clan members, 2 times. Party of 4 clan members, 2.5 times. And finally, if you have a full party of clan members, 3 times the rewards come through.
Really hoping you were going to say party of 5 there.
Well, is it party time? Do we need to set up the Smite OC clan and go for party rewards?
I think
I
so.
mean- Yeah.
We need
Okay.
party time.
Okay, who's bringing the dip?
Oh, dude.
I got
if you've got
chips.
avocado dip, I'm there.
There's a,
Knightfall,
there's a word for
bring
that. It's called guacamole or guacamole, whatever. What's the? Oh, I don't know. Eh?
Guacamole.
It's like
Guacamole.
Carnival and Carnivali.
Yeah, like so many pronunciations.
TopNotch just bringing the chips, salt and vinegar flavor only.
Anyway, 1-time level bonus. A player earns 10 honor points every time they gain a player level, up to a maximum of 300. So if you're already level 30, ha!
Yeah.
1-time God
Damn, I wish
Mastery
it wasn't
bonus.
so good.
Player earns a 1-time honor point bonus every time they gain a mastery level on a god. Mastery 1, 20 points, 2, 40 points, 3, 60, 80, 100, or it's 20 all the way out to Mastery 10 where you get 200 Mastery points. So yeah, that's the honor gaining system. That's pretty cool. I like that, except for the level 30 stuff. I think that there should be some way that the people that are already level 30 should at
Yeah.
least gain.
Get it or something.
Yeah.
But you still get points though, because I think what HughZ assumes then is that if you're already level 30, you already play a fair bit, and since you get points for already playing, you get 10 honor points anyway. I don't think it's going to be that big of a deal because you probably earn the amount of points you would get from getting to level 30. That's do some maths here. 30 games is getting the same as getting to level 30 from level 1. So if you're already at level 30, you're already playing that much anyway. So I don't think it's that big of a deal. I don't think anyone's at a disadvantage from it. So I see where you're coming from, but I don't think it's that big of a deal.
Yeah. I guess it all depends on the player. There'll always be people that will be like, oh, I missed out on that 300 points that, everyone else is going to get. There'll always be those types of people, but I think you're right, It's not
Making
that
you
big a deal.
Yeah.
But-
Make a new account. It's free to make a new account.
Yeah. You
One
get
of the great
the
things about
refer a friend bonus too.
Yeah.
Yeah, any pro guys got something to add to that? You guys, obviously, that are playing a league match will get more points.
I think there's a point where it becomes irrelevant for us at a competitive level. I mean, it's great. It's a great addition to get people playing more. It's just the game becomes more important than
Yeah,
time
you don't
playing it.
you don't get honor points from custom games.
Yeah, yeah, like scrims and things. But like it's
Well,
definitely good.
actually, yes, you do. Every time a player wins a normal PvP match of any game mode,
I
don't
don't think
think
that's normal though.
that
Custom isn't
suggests
normal.
custom.
Because
Well,
if you
You
no,
can-
it's normal is every game mode including pre-made. Because if you remember on the tabs on the left of the when you click the play button, it's normal, and then it's all those game modes. And customs a separate tab, so I don't think that'll count.
Okay.
Yeah. People just farm out in the custom game.
Yeah.
Alright, well, as a clan earns honor from its members, it will gain levels. In the future, there's going to be some special unlocks coming, so some more bonus free. High res and your free content! This is the best bloody game for getting, like, DLC and things. Amazing. Clan quests as well. This is really, really cool, and I don't think that there is any other game anything like this except for your MMOs. Clan quests. Each week, clans will be given a quest their members can accomplish to earn bonus honor for themselves and the clan. This is really, really cool.
Definitely.
I don't want to burst the bubble, but in before people all insta-lock for the quests. Like, play a
Yeah.
mage 3 times, or I need to get a mage insta-lock mid. Which is kind of lame, but you know,
Well,
it's definitely good. Like, quests are
It won't
fun.
be. Well, you could play a mage in support. You could play a mage in solo.
But I think maybe the quests maybe I think one way they could kind of balance that out is we have to play with clan members. So at least that way
Yeah.
you can kind of all discuss beforehand who's going to play what, and if someone needs to get this reward, then you can adapt your team around that. Like I know,
Yeah.
Could
with
be
Hearthstone, what
play.
we do is we like if someone hasn't got their daily rewards, you know, if you're in a group of people, we just queue that game out even if we've already got the daily rewards, just to help that person out. So I think it'll be kind of similar for the quests, but yeah, I agree with you, Knightfall, that instant locking for quests would not be a good thing.
Yeah. But, you know, it's definitely a good idea.
Yeah.
It gives people something to, like, learn. Or, like, if someone doesn't have experience in something and this quest is like, do this, it gives them, again, more of an incentive to do that and learn better.
Yeah.
Well, it's not going to be. It's going to be across the clan as well. It's not individual player focused. It's going to be like, this week your clan has to play 30 games with 3 members from your clan or greater in them across both leagues and normals. And then it's going to be like, yo, this week you're going to be queue 20 games of normal conquest with at least 2 people from your clan playing. You know,
Yeah.
that's the sort of stuff that it's going to be based around. And that's the sort of stuff that you just like, yo, want to hit up. It now feels like a daily. It feels really, really cool. It's like, yo, I'm going to log in, and I'm going to play Smite, but I'm also going to get a reward on top of playing Smite if I opt to go with my clan members. So you're going to get your friends in it so that your real life friends are going to get dragged into it. Your online friends that you're already playing and socializing with, you're going to be like, yo, why not? Let's just form a clan. Let's just play together. This is so smart from Hi-Rez. This Smite is going to blow itself out of the water in 6 months' time. Just watch it explode.
And it's going to be awesome because it'll be, like, just the growth of it is awesome because of, like, packs and the worlds coming out. It's going to be awesome. It's gonna
Well,
be so
yeah,
good.
I have some news for later on in the podcast, but we'll get around
Getting
to that.
exciting.
I love news.
Speaking
of news, Cyber
Yeah.
Gamer.
This is your section. Take it away.
Oh, I wasn't prepared. Damn it. So the
Is
open
that
letter.
because you're no longer a pro?
Yeah.
Oh.
I'm really, really sorry. I just
just
see
wanna-
an opening.
I just want to cry now. I should become
Frank-
a pro just so you
Frank
can't
being
make
meaner
any
than
more
his
jokes
lasagna.
about. Okay, so the open letter for Cybergamer, that is the letter that Mr. TopNotch cannot compete in because he's already in the Invitational League, is opening tomorrow. Games can be played tomorrow, and you can actually create a team today, right now, and you have been able to since the start of it. So, if you would like to create a team and
Form a
try to
clan
get
first with your friends. Have some fun. If you guys are enjoying playing together, form a team. It's an open ladder. You can form the team at any stage. You can have fun playing as many games or as few games as you like. There is no commitment to an open ladder. That's the beauty of it.
yeah, you could play 2 games, so, like you get to the top right at the start and then not play for the rest of the ladder. It's fine. Like you do what you want. It's open to everyone, and the only people who can't play are those who have already qualified for the invitational ladder, which will be later
So
on.
Knightfall, you can play.
Far out.
No, you can't play. You're an admin. I'm
Bullying.
sorry.
I know. I think there is a rule that like we can play. We just can't like.
You can't administrate your own game.
Yeah. That I could just like message someone, be like, "Yo, do this," and be like, "Sweet." But yeah, I don't.
I'm so
I
sorry.
want I want to play. I would just
Ranked
play
tense.
ranked. I accidentally went 11-1 on Shibalanka in a ranked game for
I hate
like
when
my
I-
first
I hate when I
qualifier.
accidentally do that.
I know, right? It's like, oh, I accidentally carried, guys. I'm sorry.
Accidentally
Well,
logged onto the open ladder, got 5 guys playing, and now we're at the top and we're going to qualify for Worlds. Yeah, that just happened.
Yeah. Alrighty. So then, what else?
I want to see some of these teams from these LAN events.
Yes, that's another thing. Because it was like rank, like you said, 15 people played in this Smite. The LAN
yeah, we
that
said
you
that in the
played.
pre-show, but
Yeah.
yeah, I was gonna get to that a bit later. So for those of you who don't know, which is probably everyone, I've been in the LAN since 8 o'clock Saturday morning. I got home basically 20 minutes before we went live, and I was like frantically plugging my computer in, having a shower, and trying to get ready for the podcast, and it was absolutely fantastic. And the best part, there were 15 players for Smite. 5 teams in the Joust event. There were so many people. They gave away a God Pack to somebody who hadn't even played the game yet at all. So he's now going to come and play the game as well. I was chatting to the guys that were there. The team that finished second in the tournament had never played the game before, so they had an absolute blast because all the gods were open. They were just sitting there having a blast. They had a friend playing in one of the other teams was just like, oh yeah, this god is really, really good, and just learn to play this god, and this is a really good build for this god. And that's just how they play, and they had an absolute blast. They finished second. They're coming back to this LAN. This is, if you are in Melbourne, this is Respawn LAN. So www.respawn.com.au. If you are still interested in other Smite LANs and you're in Melbourne, go to Landslide as well. Landslide is actually the weekend after Easter, with Easter being next weekend. It's the weekend after that, the 11th and 12th. You're at a LAN that weekend as well, TopNotch, over in Perth. RF LAN is on that weekend. I think there's a Sydney LAN on that weekend as well. I have a feeling there's a Brisbane LAN on that weekend as well. There is so much going
Sydney
on.
Land's a little bit later.
Okay,
Sydney
it's a little bit later.
The Sydney LAN is. Let me find the details for you. It's in April. It's I think April 24th. So I've actually been in contact with the guy that's running the Sydney LAN. It's going to be at the Wagyu Cafe in the city, and that's on Sussex Street. It's about a 5-minute walk from Town Hall Station. And yes, he's actually hosting a Gathering of the Gods next Sunday, so not tomorrow, but the Sunday after, where he's going to basically introduce Smite to his whole crowd. And he's got a really cool setup there, lots of computers there and everything like that. And then after that, he's going to have in-house tournaments similar to your LANs, Rankonius, and try and get that kind of stuff going. And then the Sydney LAN will be on April 24th, which is one of the official LANs and one of the paths for qualifying for the SPL. And so that's all going to be really cool. And I'll be posting in the Facebook group for people that are in Sydney to come along to those events and have some fun playing Smite.
That's awesome.
And the fact that so many people played at that LAN who have never played it before and they're keen to get into Smite.
And all of them were just like, wow, this is so much fun, and they're coming back.
Yeah. So that's going to happen with like every other LAN. I mean, there's going to be an elephant in the room in that the people who play online are like much higher skilled because obviously they've been playing longer. But to those who do go to the lands that qualify to get into Pro League and things, I think that's going to be really fun to watch and like see how they get on through through the lands and then onto Pro League qualifiers.
Yeah, definitely. I think it'd be awesome to have like a sort of underdog team, a few underdog teams, really trying to do something in the pathway to FWC. Like, I think it would be cool to have these guys that have just sort of come together one day and like tried their hand at Smite, and then there you go, like keep keep going.
Yeah.
And, I think it's going to be cool to just spectate those types of games, especially with, if they do play those, top tier teams. Like, it would be awesome just to, especially, Australia does love an underdog. And I think it'd be awesome for the community just to have those types of, those types of teams really just try shine. But yeah, I think it's awesome for the community in general, really.
So the Sydney land will be on April 25th, so I was a day off there. But there you go.
Yeah, and the
so it's gonna be-
Wangu Internet Cafe, like you said, I've been there and I've streamed from there, and I know the owner quite well. I've done a couple of League of Legends streams, fantastic. You're probably gonna walk in, and this is without being racist, but the general culture that does walk into the Wangu Internet Cafe is more an Asian style, and you're gonna hear a lot of Asian accents and whatnot. But just embrace it. It's just really kind of interesting to sort of be around and see all these different people from all different walks of life to what you're generally used to, playing the same games as you, enjoying the same games as you, and not particularly playing to a higher tier just because they're of a different background that
funny
is
watching you
normally
try not to be
associated with higher tier play.
Yeah.
You said that very professionally.
I
nailed
went
it.
in,
You nailed
I
it.
went in there as well, and it looks really cool. It's all really high tech stuff and everything, and it's definitely got an Asian cultural flavor to it, and like even the cafe part of it is Asian influence, but everyone was just sitting down and playing games, and I think games like math is a universal language.
Hey man, you know what else is universal language? BM. Yeah, that stuff crosses things, man. And Soul does not top notch.
Yeah.
Welcome to my world. Yeah.
Top
BM
notch can
and
secretly
Soul.
communicate with the North Korean embassy through Salt messages.
Send out
Alrighty.
salt signals.
Shall we move on to the
Sorry, 1 second. Extra charge is asking if the lands are open for anyone. They are open for anyone to join. You can just walk in and join a team or have a team cremated and show up to the land if you want.
You
Yeah,
do have
actually-
to pay use for their computer though, like any other LAN cafe.
Yeah,
correct?
Yep.
So
Yeah.
at
Yeah.
Wangu, I believe the entry for the land is going to be $4.
How much?
$4.
$4.
I think just for the tournament, just for entry into the tournament, I think it's $4.
That is cheap.
Yeah.
That is so cheap.
Yeah,
Unconfirmed,
and-
but that's what I remember from my last conversation with the guy.
If you pay for like entry to any of the lands that we've obviously been talking about, like RF land over in Perth, and obviously Respawn that I was at on the weekend, and in a couple weekends time, Landslide here as well. It's just your entry cost. Once you walk in the door, I don't think there's any actual cost to enter any of the tournaments at all. You're just paying to stay as long as you like. Like the LAN over the weekend started at 10 a.m. yesterday and ran till midday today, and then I was there back up afterwards. Unfortunately, I couldn't attend to help them settle up as well, which was a little bit unfortunate. But that's the sort of stuff opening, and these guys aren't afraid to like have people walk in and go, "Oh, I didn't come in with any of my mates to play Smite. Do you think you guys could get me with a team?" And there'll be other people there that will be looking for people to come with a team, or you can bring your friends and start your own team. It doesn't matter. Walk in, have fun. There's going to be people playing the same game there that you can get up. And the important part is, don't get salty. Because there was a team that got up and walked out of the event the other day, and they were the only ones. They walked out. They didn't have a good time. We all had a fantastic time. All the guys that were playing Smite were just like, "Oh yeah, man, this is really cool." All the guys that were playing Hearthstone were just like, "Oh man, I got some really poor draws in that hand." And the guy was like, "Oh yeah, you could have played this a little bit better though." And they're just like, "Yeah, stuff like that happens, and it's a bunch of fun."
Yeah.
Or if you're anything like me, you can meet your friends.
Sorry about
as
that,
well,
Lex.
'cause you've never seen them in
Yeah.
real life.
No worries, man.
Yeah, and then you can get up and you can walk around and be like, "Oh yeah, I beat you." Yeah, I mean, it's fun.
In regards
Top,
to the Queensland land, um, I'm pretty sure that's a bring your own computer.
yes, most of them are. Yeah.
Yeah. And I think I'm pretty sure from memory it's $20 entry for both days. Um, $5 for Sunday. That's just I don't know, that's just from memory though. I'm not 100%, but that's what I've read. I'm pretty sure the other day. So yeah, that was just for people in the chat really.
Alrighty. So shall we move on to
Yeah.
3v3? I'm sorry, that chat.
Yeah.
So, the 3v3 tournament, Towshones, how did it go? Like, how did it go?
3v3 tournament. Yeah, it was good, man. Like it was awesome just to get the feelers out really, the community and stuff, and sort of try a hand at running a tournament. Like, it was very it was what's the best way of putting it? It was beta. That's what it was. We were trying to do something, and we're just sort of on the trying to adapt as it sort of went on. But it was really good. Like, we had a lot of support from the community. It was really good to have those guys come in and play. It all ran, it ran well. There's definitely a lot of stuff that we need to work on in the future. But yeah, no, it's really cool. It's really cool having those guys come in and play for the night and take a few prizes and stuff like that. But yeah, it was really really cool. And shout out to HughZ for casting for us. It definitely made a difference because as you can tell from this podcast, I can't really talk properly. But it was really cool. It was really cool that, and the support from the community is really really the best thing that we sort of got from it. It was kind of just a group of people trying to throw a tournament together, and people signed up. So before the sign up, like, we really did think like, oh yeah, we'll struggle to make 8 teams, and within 24 hours, it was almost full. So big shout out to the community, all the support and stuff, and it's awesome having all those guys show up. So yeah, we want to eventually do some more tournaments. It's obviously not like professional tournaments or anything like that. It's just something for the newer lads in the community, or even the more experienced lads to just have some fun with it. It's we're looking at doing an arena tournament, but yeah, it's all in the works. So yeah, it's it is exciting, and it's just another area for people to engage in with each other. So it's cool, really cool.
I could say from a casting perspective as well, it was so much fun to do. Like, because Just is a little more casual than Conquest, it made it a little bit more, I wouldn't say fun, but it was relaxed to do, and you could just really kind of sit back and enjoy the plays that were made. Like, I don't know if any of you guys tuned into the stream, but some of the hype plays that went on there, I went a bit nuts for. And then in the finals, the best of 3 match, like, Trans Esports came, like, they were losing like the whole game until the final 2 minutes, where they came out and they took the tier 1 tower, they took the Phoenix, and they took the Titan. And I was just like, did they just win? Like, I was like leaning back my chair, like, did they just win? While my casting partner was like, so they did this right, and I'm just sitting there in the background, just like, did they win? Like, what happened? What just went on there? And he's just like, they built 2 more, they did this, and I'm just like, they won. And and some of the really great skill shots that came out, like, there was a couple of really awesome RAS snipes I saw that I went a bit crazy for. Your teammate Just Roy got hit by a couple of those TopNotch that I went a little crazy for. And yeah, so it was pretty fun though. It was very fun to cast. All the matches that were played were recorded. So I'm just editing those at the moment. They will come out very shortly.
Yeah, and another thing, just to add on to the end of that, like a big thing we took away from it was the time. There was a few New Zealand lads that were kicking around in the finals and stuff like that, and by the time we got to the final, it was quite late for them. So that's that's a big thing that we have to look at in the future. Is just with our such a landmass that Oceanic has, like, we have to factor that in when we do run tournaments. So it is it's not like 2 o'clock in the morning when people are still playing. So yeah, but all in all, like, very happy with how it went, and look forward to doing more. Really. But yeah, that's about all I got on that one.
It's very difficult because I did exactly what you did. The very first tournament was 1v1. This was last year around October, November. I was like, I'm gonna host a 1v1 because, why not? So I did, and then like you said, it was the community. Like people signed up, and it filled really fast. We got about 50 people for a 1v1, and that was scary. I was like, oh my gosh. And then the 3v3 came around, and the best advice I can give you is just keep consistency. Like just keep going for it. Like have a target and be like, I'm gonna reach that, and then when you're close to it, just move that goal up and just keep breaking that barrier.
Yeah.
Yeah, and like you said, the time difference is very difficult. Like
Yeah.
for everything in Oceania, really, like trying to sort out everything from New Zealand time, which is the furthest ahead, to like Western Australia, where Mr. TopNotch is.
Yeah,
He's-
definitely.
It's like, what time is it there?
5 to 4.
5 to 4. It's like 5 to 9 here. So it's like a 5 hour difference.
5 to 7 here as well. So
Yeah, it's like
Yeah.
it's so different. It's really difficult, but
Yeah, definitely.
yeah, it's good to see it. How did playing in it TopNotch? How did you playing in the 3v3? How did that go?
Is that a decent time? Was it I think it was at 5 p.m. I think it started at our time, which was like honestly pretty perfect for us, but I imagine it was probably pretty rough for everyone else. Which I don't know. That's not really what I'm used to, having it be really good times for WA and bad for everyone else. But it was excellent, to be honest.
And how did your games go?
We don't play Joust. Let me just specify that. I
Number
played-
one conquest.
I played mages. What the hell is a mage? I played mages every game, and I don't know, it's kind of fun. We went into it just to have a bit of fun, have a bit of a more laid back competitive kind of thing, and we really enjoyed it. I think we came third overall or something.
Nice.
Yeah, and
Yeah,
it was
that's
just
done.
it was just a fun night playing some Joust,
Yeah.
hitting some Krakens.
Yeah. I think it was really good for those teams that did end up getting one up on you guys, just for their own I guess confidence in that sort of level. Like obviously seeing you guys in a tournament and stuff, and just having being able to say yes, we took our TopNotch, and we had a good game against those lads. Yes, you don't play threes, but I think just for those sort of players, I think it is awesome for them to come up against the top level teams, especially in these sort of casual tournaments. So it was really awesome for you guys to put your hand up and have a go, because I know a lot of the lads really did enjoy coming up against such a good competitor. So yeah, it's really good, really awesome, man. Yeah.
It's a good feeling
Yeah.
playing high level players. Like I had an arena game last night where I played basically the Avant-Garde Hitaru combined roster in an arena game, and we won. So it was like, yes. So I'm pretty sure that makes me a pro player now. Pretty sure that's
Yeah,
how it
like
works.
even when I'm just playing sort of games, and you see the names that you always see, and they do have those league card sort of what are they called?
Frames.
Yeah, frames. They're the ones. And you do get up against those lads. It does. You do feel it. You're like, oh, these are good players. We had a good game. It's not just.
Good. And I played the Knightfall today in a joust and won. So.
Hey, I was Gib. I don't
was the
tank.
top-
I'm the worst support in the world. Support
Yeah,
is
and
by
that's why
far
you're
my
not pro.
worst.
That was a.
I play AD carry. Shut up. I'm better than
Wow.
you. I'm better than
I
you.
am really sorry. I just keep finding windows
Wow.
and I'm punishing you.
Rank is really going after Nightfall.
I feel
Nightfall,
What did you
targeted.
do? Nightfall, what did you do? Did you
I
make
I don't know.
wasn't
or
good
something?
enough. I wasn't good enough. I'm not a pro. That's what I did.
Nightfall's second in my bods list in the Smite community, right behind TopNotch.
Am I just second to you?
Mate,
It's
you're not a
good
pro.
enough. Whoa. I'll become pro just so I can be ranks number 1.
You can't be number 1 over top.
It's
Top Notch
something
is
about the
everyone's
salt.
number
I didn't hear that.
one.
Something about the salt.
Yeah. Everything tastes better with salt. Even salt.
Salt tastes better with salt. Let's
Salt.
ask Top Notch. How was that teaspoon, or was it a tablespoon?
Salt does not taste better with salt. Show me it.
What about pepper? Does salt taste better with pepper?
I
We'll
don't
have to
need.
test it. Do you
I
want
don't
to eat
need-
another teaspoon with a little bit of pepper on top?
No.
You know what? Here, a teaspoon of cinnamon is really nice.
Oh, not the cinnamon challenge. No way. Anyway, so Smite of Origin is our next topic of the evening. Yeah, so results. Obviously, I unfortunately have been at LAN all weekend. I have no idea how this went. How successful was it, guys?
I fully
Well.
forgot to link it.
It was a little bit slow getting started. A lot of teams weren't quite communicating together very well. I know WA and South Australia, I think because of time difference and stuff like that, didn't manage to get teams together. Our very own TopNotch featured in the Queensland team as well to help them out.
Queensland pride, boys.
But overall though, Knightfall and I casted most of the games, although Stasis mode did feature quite heavily.
I think Stasis was the MVP of the day.
Yeah, I think I think
Showed
it was
up the
between
most.
Stasis mode and I think it was between Stasis mode and Outshock were the 2 MVPs of the day. But I think Stasis mode wins it in the end. But yeah, it was so much fun to cast, and I think everyone just had a really good time just playing some Smite, playing with a couple of different people, and I think there was a lot of pride involved as well, playing for your state, or in the case of TopNotch, playing for a different state, but still, as you said, Queensland pride.
I was
But
playing-
yeah,
I was
it was
playing
lots
for
of fun.
Rogue.
Yeah, but yeah, it was lots of fun to do, definitely.
Was it good fun to play along as a part of Top Notch and actually just play with some different guys that you wouldn't normally play for?
It was similar to the Joust tournament, really. Like, I played mid for a team I'd never played with before, and like I don't know, it's just kind of nice being able to same with the Joust tournament, just kind of relax. Like still playing competitively, but like just kind of playing a more chilled out version of that kind of thing. You know what I mean?
Alright, what was the Bakasura mid? Did we...
No, I played mages, dude. That was like a rough week for me playing mages in everything I was playing.
How was playing Runner Barana?
I
Oh.
wrecked Ron. I wrecked him in mid. I was 3 levels ahead of him the whole game, dude. I wrecked that dude.
He was not happy.
Did you make him eat a teaspoon of salt afterwards?
If only. If only.
Teaspoon is something else.
Hey. Hey.
Does that mean Top Notch new mid laner for Silicon?
No, I don't know how to play mages, dude. I can't be on top of people as mages. It's boring.
Alright, well, there's another bit of an announcement coming through Knightfall as well. So you want to take us through this one?
Yes. So there's a 2v2 ladder going on on the 15th of April to the 15th of June. So that is a month, 2 months. May fits in there somewhere, I think. I don't know the months. Yes. So if you would like to join it, you can. Games are not starting just yet. They will start obviously April 15th, and they will jump. Sorry, I've lost my words.
Yep. Words
You
are hard to come
can create a team at the very top. At the very top, there will be create team. As long as you have a profile, that button should be there. Create a team. You and your friend can join this ladder right now. If you don't want to play, that's cool. But as soon as April 15th comes around, you can start playing in this ladder. It should be a heap of fun. 2v2s are actually quite fun, although be mindful of Aphrodite Kali, because that's like 7 seconds of pure not dying that you can have.
And what map's this one going to be on?
Probably Joust. I didn't.
2v2 Conquest OP.
Yeah, probably the Just match.
Gee, Bologna and another. Oh my god, Bologna Anubis, something like that, and just like two-man the fire giant.
Yeah.
Medusa.
So Little Caprice helped out with this. Him and Hados9. There's already two. Meme Me Up, Scotty, and The Dream. That is a good names. Good names.
What was that? Meme me up, Scotty.
Yeah. Meme Me Up, Scotty. That's a pretty good name, I have to say. Who's in that? Let's find out who's in it. Oh, that's
Hey.
Switch Bay and Divine. Okay.
Oh god.
Alright.
Anyway,
So,
unfortunately, we're getting towards the back end of a podcast. Is there anything else you guys have really noticed or want to comment on this week at all?
Been a bit of a quiet week, to be honest, as far as
yeah.
besides the Smite of Origin and Joust tournament. That's pretty much all that really happened this week.
Oh, Sunday Scrimmers was today, and I was gonna stream it, and then my computer decided to overheat and turn
Oh
off.
god.
So,
Wow.
rip me.
Yeah.
And I was gonna solo cast, and apparently I was doing really well. Yeah. So that was kind of, sad. But the game looked all right as far as I know. But yeah.
Awesome.
Last week I announced my new series On Board, first episode featuring our own Matthew TopNotch Daily. That came out last Monday. The next episode is coming out tomorrow, and this time we'll be covering how to AD carry, and that'll be with Avant-Garde subfloor. So get keen for that, guys.
That'll be pretty good.
Yeah, so you can find that on my YouTube channel. I'll post it in the forums and on the subreddit and everything, so you'll be able to find it if you want to see it.
Well, I think unfortunately that's gonna about wrap us up. It's been a pretty hectic weekend, and I'm keen to go. I think Top Notch has got a few things, and HughZ as well. So, guys, unfortunately, it's gonna be time to say it. Goodbye for now. Not forever. Well, we might see you next weekend. So if we don't, enjoy your Easter. Make sure that the Easter Bunny hippity hops into your lane and hopefully doesn't regurgitate minions all over you.
Over that fence.
So take it easy, guys. Ciao. We'll see you next time.
See you later.